Hello. This is a what do you need to know? What do you need to know, collective? What do you need to know? Somebody been asking certain type of questions and they just like, I need to know. I need to know, like, oh. That one flew out and flew back in. I don't know if you seen that. It was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna let them make it. How many fell? Hold on. I can't. I don't know how many fell. I think it was one because I don't see anymore. Um, it says some good shit about to happen. And again, this could be multiple people asking questions. You could be multiple. You know what I mean? This is kind of a. It's you'll figure it out as I go, but it says don't let your issues fuck it up. Some good shit about to happen. Don't let your issues, don't let your personal things that you got going on mess it up. So I don't know if that could be like a mind frame, maybe self sabotaging, but don't do that. Don't. It's coming. I know it may not feel like it's coming, but don't let what you got going on ruin it for yourself, cause you being impatient. It says get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people, give back, do shit for humanity. So sometimes people feel like, oh, I be giving homeless people $1, or I be, hey, it's more to that. It's more than that. It's more than that. Get over yourself. Everybody do that. You know what I mean? Not everybody, but most everybody do. You know, they got some change. They got a few dollars. They got some food. They do other things. It's other things you can do to give back. Maybe if you're a hoarder and you got a whole bunch of clothes, like it was, somebody has a lot of clothes in their closet, and half of the time you don't even wear the clothes. Most of the time you don't wear the clothes, because if you're a person like me, I wear a lot of dark clothes. Sometimes I wear light. I went to work out and this was kind of like what I decided to wear, but my pants are dark. Most of the time, 80%, maybe the time, 85, 90%, I'm in black, dark clothes. I like black. And I had to start over the years realizing like I like black, so why do I have all these random colors in that I know that I'm not even gonna wear? So what I do is anytime I buy clothes, wrap it up, donate. If I know anybody in the neighborhood, I give it away. Or sometimes the Salvation Army will come around, and they'll give you like something in the mail to say if you have like clothes. My kids the same way. If they get something new and they already have some, hey, it got to go. Even the little one, toys. Once new toys come in, old toys come out. She probably got maybe literally you can fit the amount of toys she got in your hand, like in your arm and stuff, just like this. Cause it's no, we not about to hoard all this stuff. So just kind of get connected to what's going on around you. And even if you are feeding homeless, like it's nothing. I was just kind of putting it out there. I do that, and it's nothing wrong with you just doing that, but it's other things to do to kind of give back so that you can feel good about yourself, so you can kind of be like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Because you might not even, probably won't even realize that you actually enjoy doing that, like feeding homeless people. You probably don't like actually going to the shelter or feeding the youth that's in trouble, or volunteer or anything like that. You might not even realize how much of an impact you might have over people. And it says don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some effing time alone. Like, okay, sometimes I don't mind cursing, but sometimes it be a little bit too much. So we ain't gonna, some of the words I'm gonna say, some I ain't. But you need some effing time alone, and you know why. You need a me day. whether it's a man, woman, it don't matter. You need a me day. You need a don't talk to me like the car said, and don't look at nobody. Don't call me. Do not. I planned myself one too, and I told my kid's dad. I said, look, I am not to be called unless it is a dying emergency, meaning something is happening to where y'all absolutely need me, not want me, not where is this, not nothing. I said because I plan on having a me day, maybe get a room, get a massage, get whatever food I want that I don't have to share with my kids, music, scrolling on my phone. Maybe, I do a lot of writing, maybe writing, doing some readings. Like, I want to just uninterrupted. And that's what it's urging you to do. Like, you need some time for yourself, and it's okay to take time for yourself. And this is coming from a mother who's never done it. Honestly, like one of them one day to just kind of like, you know. Now, I've had days where, for like, 8, 9 hours, I'm kind of by myself, which is a good thing. Long time ago. But like a whole day just dedicated to me. And I know it could be like, oh, Mother's Day coming up. Nah, I'm my day, not Mother's Day, not the day every my day. So it's saying that you definitely need to spend time. If you're a single dad, single mom, single person, single man, single woman, it doesn't even matter. Sometimes you don't even have to have kids, and it can be still a weight on your shoulder from work and peers, and if you into like whatever you into, volunteer work, anything, you need a day a long, and it's okay. It says you are giving too many F's. Give zero. Like I said, some type of situation you're caring about, and is just don't. It doesn't matter. Just it says take a shot. Not sure if you're a drinker. It said don't take 12, take one. Okay, maybe two, and move on. Okay, so that goes back to that spending some time alone. Take a shot, and if you're not a person that drink, if you ain't on no medicine, this is what I would suggest: get you a room. And I know some people kind of like freaked out about stuff like that, and I'm with you. Cause I plan on, putting a little bar or something under my door. Cause y'all not about to be over here trying to but get you like one of them little shots at the stores, or maybe two. If you don't drink or you're a light drinker, maybe one or two is good. Like, don't do too much. The moonshine shots, those is you're good. They have them all flavors. But get you a little shot, or go to the daiquiri shop. They got the frozen daiquiris. I love frozen daiquiris. Get you a frozen daiquiri. Take it, go to the room, and relax. And if you ain't gotta go to a room to get away from, the children, the family, the dogs, the cat, and you just in your house, or if you're a person that's used to being in a house, go get you a room, or go get you a little cabin, for the weekend or something. If you got the funds to do it, do that. It says laugh. Where the F is your sense of humor. Sometimes you gotta just laugh stuff off. Life don't be so serious right now. Like, I know that right now everybody is on edge. Like, we are. Some people not. Some people just like, hey, it is what it is. But deep down in their soul, they're on edge. Because if they lose their money, or if they lose their connections or their resources, they're gonna be just like everybody else, on edge. So like I said, everybody is on edge, and I get that. But it's okay to just laugh. Just get out. Go to a comedy show. I like Nate Jackson. I ain't gonna lie, I got into him about a year ago, and I'm a member like of his channel, because I get like the first videos that come out, because we watch them here. And I said, if you watch Nate Jackson, he don't. He tell you gotta look away, but he don't spare you. And it's two things. Me, first of all, I can't do it. This is too big of a crowd for me. So I guess it's a few things. Too big of a crowd for me. For two, I laugh when I'm watching comedy. I be in this house cutting up. I laugh loud, and the people around me, my family, they okay with it. They know, but I keep laughing at the joke, and the joke be over. And I know in there he gonna be like, okay, I probably wasn't gonna get to you, but you still laugh. You know what I mean? So it's like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. But I like Nate Jackson. I like that he makes me even like I'm not worried about him roasting me like that. I'll be laughing about that too. You know what I mean? Because I'm secure within myself. It's just that I just have it's just a big crowd. Like if it was like maybe like 10, 15 people in there, one of them type of things, I wouldn't mind. But it's just too big of a crowd for me to even be comfortable and sit there. But it is telling you to laugh. I like Nate Jackson. I like Gary Owens. I like Earthquake. I like it's so many DC Chico. I like comedy. I like to laugh. I laugh. I try to find humor in the life. And sometimes I try to get on to my boys because they laugh. Even sometimes they get in trouble. They be like, look how you looking. And I be trying not to laugh. And then it's like people think that I play with them a lot, but I don't. I just laugh so much and it just makes them think I'm playing and I'm not. So that's why I told them I couldn't be an actor because it's not going to work. I laugh at everything. And it's urging you to laugh. Like it's okay to laugh. Find things that make you laugh. Like I say, if you into comedy, just go put stand up comedy. And I find all type of random comedians. I start watching Mojo too, and I find random comedians and be like, wow, even if they not people everybody know. Like I'll still watch them because they be really funny. At like I love to laugh. It says stop talking, shut your mouth and listen. So somebody is doing a lot of this outside of me right now. Somebody is doing a lot of this, and it's like if you are asking for some type of sign, the signs are there, but you're not listening because you're still asking and still trying to figure out where the sign is, and the sign is right there in your face. Just stop talking. Like it needs to sound like this. So again, maybe that goes back to going to the room. If you have children, if you trying to figure something out, if you have a spouse, sometimes even our spouse, like, I encourage my spouse, hey, alone time is needed. I'm not one of them people that's finna feel like you gotta sit up under me 24/9. No and no and no. It's not never been that way. You do you and I'm gonna do me. If you feel like you gotta do stuff to jeopardize yourself, that's on you. Like I'm not about to sit up here and be all sweating and worried that you finna do something. Like I still gotta live my life. Like I still gotta worry about me. So I'm not, he's not like we're not one of them. We're not people that just, so we can go separate. Because again, when you're parents and we're full time hands on 365 parents, it's you have to get away and think, and it has to be quiet. So this is urgent whoever, again, even if you don't have kids, get away. If you're in the house by yourself, if you don't have like anything that's like somebody depending on you as far as medical, just let all your people know, that really do, that probably will send a welfare check or something like that. If you don't answer, hit them up like, hey, I'm finna take a me day. This is where I'm staying. If y'all don't hear from me tomorrow by this day, but if it's not like a dying emergency, just, I'm gonna put my phone on do not disturb because I just need some time to think by myself. Do that, and just be quiet. Just cut your phone off and just, you don't even have to have the TV. You don't even have to take the shot. If you do, if you do, if you don't, you don't. But just sit there and just think. Just, if you gotta cry, if you gotta put your face in a pillow and scream, if you gotta squeeze buy one of them stress balls, if you gotta just like whatever you gotta do that's not gonna destroy these people property or yourself or yours, get that out and just live in that moment. Be present in that moment because that's what you need to know. You need to be present in the moment. You need to be present right in that moment, not right, but like in that quiet moment when you're away from everybody else. It says you got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Winning. So I don't know if you've been indecisive or you maybe have been having second thoughts, but it's saying you are winning. Like you got it going on. You don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Like you're good. Whatever you think that you're doing bad at, you're absolutely not. It's the complete opposite. You're winning. You're doing what you need to do. You're doing exactly what you need to do. And the last one say you are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. So again, don't let people don't give into energy that don't belong there. Hey, let people it is what it is. Yep. It is what it is. That's all you gotta say. It is what it is. Like don't entertain because people will try to get you out of character. People will try to like I had people that try to challenge my spirituality, like, oh yeah, you're not really, this was years ago when I was like learning myself, and they like, oh yeah, you're not really this because you wouldn't get mad, or you wouldn't do this if you was, spiritual, or you wouldn't do that, and it's like, really, they don't understand it, so they trying to challenge me to see if I'm still on that low vibrational argumentative level that they are on. And when I learned that, it was just like, hey, whatever you want to do, just do it. Just leave me alone because you're throwing me off. Like when I learned about, having anxiety and how severe mine was, I started learning like that hot feeling that I would get or that shaky feeling or when because for years I don't know why, I don't but as I got older, it's like, oh, that's what it is. Like hands to be sweating. It's like, I don't like feeling like this. So it's like, if you're going to put me in that position to feel like that, then just back away. Like I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna prove that, I can crash out. Oh well, you said you saved, right? Or you said this, so people like this don't crash out. And I try to tell people all the time, don't mistake in me being, a conscious individual for somebody who won't hold you accountable for your actions, whatever that may mean. So it's like, just because I'm, more understanding and things like that, don't mean that, as they say, I won't crash out. Because my kids be like, "You about to crash?" I will if if I absolutely have to. I don't like crashing out. Like I don't like doing stuff like that. But if I have to, I will. And that doesn't mean that I'm not spiritual. That just mean that don't play games with me. That's it. Don't pull me out of my element. And it's saying here, you giving away too much of your power. You giving somebody way too much argument, way too much lip, way too much access, and that has to stop. So that is all I have. Have a good one. Bye.